Yes, we are live. So I'll wait for a few people to come to just check my audio and if the live is happening properly. We'll take questions towards the end. Today we'll ask Sphoorti some questions. I haven't figured out any questions, but on the way I'll figure out, I guess. Okay, so I'll just wait a minute more before I bring Sphoorti. So, yes, Namaskaram Navpreetaka. How are you? Okay, so just wait a minute more. Is my audio clear? Can you just give me the thumbs up if the audio is clear? Yeah, is the audio clear? Okay, okay. I think the audio is clear. So I'll bring Sphoorti. Sphoorti, are you ready? Give me thumbs up from the waiting room. That's it. I can. Okay, okay. So we'll bring Sphoorti. Namaskaram, Akka.
Namaskaram.
Yes, yes. Thank you for coming.
You should also have Devi on your background.
Devi background. I only is this will this do?
In the screen.
Okay. Oh, that screen. Okay, I have Janlinga. What to do? I think I need a full Devi picture for the Bhairavi Sadhana. No? Yes, I think I'll make one.
Shiva and Shakti.
Yeah, okay, yes. So yes, Akka. So thank you for coming on the live today. So I think yesterday a lot of questions were answered by Sanamaka. So today we want a little support. Like you're someone who has done Bhairavi Sadhana, right? Before?
Yeah.
Yes. So please talk to us about how you found it and what was your experience, and if possible.
Yes. I should be asking you today.
Okay. Ask me first.
Yes. How was your Ekadashi?
Oh, it's good. It's good. I only had fruits, but this Ekadashi was the most effortless, I think, till date.
Yes. Very nice. So 2 days,
Because
2 days of
because
Bhairavi Sadhana for you?
yeah, because usually I eat a lot of junk food, and then suddenly Ekadashi comes. I'm like, oh, Ekadashi, I have to go fast. But this is like I'm in Bhairavi Sadhana, so already the fasting is happening. So
Yeah.
this was very effortless. I feel like I was very energetic and nothing good.
Nice. That's a kumkum.
I have cocoa. I'll wear. Oh, Devi volunteers are very strict, I guess. But when I wear kumkum, it comes like this only. It doesn't come like when women put it, it becomes very beautiful. I don't know when I put it, it comes like some I had drawn in with ruler and scale.
Yeah. I mean, it's actually I found a very big difference by just wearing applying the kumkum itself.
Okay.
Uh, Even my husband, when he sees me, I suddenly in the day where I just put the kumkum, he said, "Now your aura or whatever, you feel so different." So I mean, there's so much behind it, but very subtly, it just brings that radiance. Look at you now with that. Yeah.
Before we go into the who is, I see some pictures behind you of a small baby Krishna, and
Yes. See, I have a
show us,
nice
show us. I'll take
calendar.
Saraswati, na?
Yeah, Saraswati. So this is a Devi calendar. This is
Okay.
by an artist called Aishwarya Vora. So it's
Okay.
like all different types of illustrations of Devi, the Dasa
Oh,
Mahavidyas. So
where
Mahasaraswati. So she let her be with me.
where can one get it from? Where can we buy it from?
So this on Instagram. This is artist Aishwarya Vora. I
Okay.
will. I should. So see, I got this calendar. Nice. Do you
Yes,
want to
I
see
can
this?
see.
Like all Devi one.
Oh, all cute Davids. Tiger also looks very cute.
Yeah, it's very cute. I totally flipped for it. Look at this one. So
Oh, right.
cute. Look at a lion, like it's a
That's a
very
lion.
cute.
Lion has like pink cheeks.
Yeah. Very, yeah. He's got like he's put a blush on.
Blush, yeah, blush. That's what I meant. Blush.
And then like Ma, this is Brahmachari, but she doesn't look like a Brahmachari.
Yeah, it doesn't look like.
She looks like a stylish one. And then
Yeah, I'm sure she's a fashionista. Like
oh
you. Mm.
yeah, I'm not longer a fashionista. Oh my God, check this one out.
Oh, finally.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you know the best part is I like is these are stickers. They're so cute.
oh, okay.
I love the Trishul stickers. Look.
So you can take it from it and post it, put it somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just waiting for the right object to put it,
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
my new juicer, you know. And guess who came along with Devi?
Okay,
Shiva.
okay. Oh, Shiva. Okay. Shiva eating something over.
Huh?
Shiva is eating something.
What?
He is
Shiva?
eating something. He looks
Sorry
like he,
again.
had, he. It looks like he's eating something. Yum yum.
Eating.
Yeah.
And then today, I think because of the Ekadashi, you're feeling that. So,
Okay. Okay.
look at
Correct.
that. Like
Correct.
different personification. Very
Yes.
interesting. I mean, nowhere the goddess will be looking like this though.
Yeah.
But I feel the artist, she's done a very cute job. Anything to do with illustrations and it's nice. So yeah, I never knew that I would become such a person having like daily calendar and illustrations and all that stuff. But it just happens. It just happens. Mm. So yes,
So now, yes, so now, Bhairavi Sadhana, like what can we new people do? How should we take this? Like, how should we, go about it? Like, how did you go about it, please? Like, when the first
yeah,
time you did.
I'll share my experience and what I'm experiencing right now also. So it's been a couple of years since I've been in touch with Devi's grace. We have had conversation earlier, right? Like how she's changed my life in total. But let me just quickly uh, rewind a few years back and tell that yes, that's it. That different times what I felt. The first time I did Bhairavi Sadhana, it was called Shivanga Sadhana. I remember it was it was too many things. I was going to do Samyama. I just got initiated into Shunya and Hatha Yoga.
Oh,
All the
okay.
practices were going on,
Oh,
like
okay,
twice.
okay.
Imagine Shunya, Shakti Kriya twice, and then
Right.
diet. And I was working also and
Okay.
preparing for Samima.
Oh my
So
God.
it was not easy, and it's never been easy for me for any sadhana as such. It comes, I mean, today I don't want to paint a rosy picture. It's not that it's totally not. The whole idea is to just like dissolve. So how will we dissolve? If we dissolve, it's going to take a lot of beating, right?
Right. Right.
So it was very challenging, like doing all that together. And I remember when I came to know about the sadhana, I said I need for samyama all those practices, doing everything. I don't think so. I'll be able to do it on my own. I need some grace. And one of my other meditators she had done earlier, she said, "Why don't you do it?" I said,
Okay.
"Anything for grace." So it just happened very effortlessly. And I mean, after doing the sadhana and of course samyama, I'll show a picture later, but uh, I, I lost a lot of weight. You know. Then, yeah, of course, women, you do definitely like to get in shape.
Okay.
But more than that, I feel the sadhana is more about reducing ourselves, letting something else um, happen. Like, like what the whole existence is, what it is throbbing with, that Shakti, that Devi, Linga Bhairavi. What is the point in just doing anything where it's without any devotion or without uh, like just doing something?
Right.
Like Sadhguru mentions, it's about if nothing of you is left, then she'll be there. If she'll be there, then he'll be there. Then even Shiva will be there.
He doesn't have any choice, it seems.
Sorry?
He says, no, if he is there, I don't have any choice. Something like
Yes,
that he says, no?
yes, yes, yes. So, I mean, it's always come with its own challenges. Like, a Bhairavi sadhana, many of us might think, oh, we have to wear light color clothes, we have to apply kumkum, then, morning we have to do this and not eat only two meals. And the more focus goes on that aspect initially, right?
Yeah.
How many struggle with that? I mean, like even we have to ask ourselves, right? Like, what is it about? Like for me, I started realizing this whole sadhana. Initially, it was about falling in love with Devi, experiencing such a beautiful energy form, and all the devotion and crying and everything. But when that shift happened, or that everything started internalizing, from within, that some intensity started throbbing within, and uh, it was very challenging. As I said, like you will be thinking, oh, we cannot use natural shampoos and conditioner and all those snanam puri. But I think snanam puri is one of the most beautiful, fragrant thing to use.
Right.
There are a lot of things you have to like clean and do many things, but the focus should not go much in all these things. I mean, how many, it's only 21 days, we are just going to let go of these things. If we just keep thinking, okay, whether we are doing this right or wrong, and focusing on like how should I go about it and not, I mean, it's just time to just, we have such a beautiful energy form that Sadhguru has created. It's just an opportunity for to be with Devi, you know, that like motherly um, love, that many of us are seeking that. We may not express it, especially men. They may not express about their feelings, or even for women, right? Like for me, I used to struggle a lot. Like, look, I'm pretty emotional, and like sometimes you don't have your friends to talk to, or your parents, or and you tend to feel lonely. And where will all those, where do we bottle up so many things? And while doing the sadhana, I would, many a times I would just cry. I would be like anger and, uh, smiling. All those emotions would just like flow out. And in the end, it's just silence. It's silence. It was so beautiful. First year, second year, imagine it was like so much of a difference it made within me. And like, I wouldn't say it was rosy at all, but I felt that it's something I really want to make that happen. And second year, I moved full time.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, full time to ashram. And then during the Shivanga sadhana, I was like, there was a Sadhguru's program in Hyderabad. So they told me, you go there and stay in my akka's house. And I didn't know where I was going to go and stay. And that akka, oh my God, she had such a beautiful Devi room. She had a yantra,
Oh,
avikra yantra,
oh.
and just looking at her, she would get up. She's in the late 50s or 60s, and she would get up at 3:40.
Oh my God.
And
340, yeah?
yeah, and so energetic. My God! And I had taken my goodie and I used to place it next to her, and I used to see she woke up earlier than me. So it was very inspirational in that way. And it's difficult to do the sadhana when you're traveling and you have
Mm,
other volunteering and everything,
right.
but it's very, very simple sadhana, right? You have to offer, do the chanting, and everything. As much as possible, what we can give, that will be great. So it was nice. Like I used to, all the green grams are there. I would like, if I didn't have flower to offer to Devi, I would decorate with green grams. I would make rangoli and
Oh,
everything. Yeah, and so it was. So my second was in Hyderabad. The whole preparation in staying in somebody else's house, and I have to wait like till 12 o'clock. I cannot tell them, oh, I'm hungry, you know. So
okay.
your compassions just go down, and trust me, for me, otherwise fasting it's challenging, but during these 21 days, it becomes very effortless. Otherwise, I will be thinking about, oh, idli, sambar, samosa,
Yes,
and
actually.
you must be thinking about biryani or whatever, right?
Yes, but it is easy now. Usually, it is not this easy for me. I'm also
Yes,
thinking why it is a yeah.
yes, yes. It's like even today I was surprised I'm not hungry. Like so, it was. There is some presence I could. Since the time I started doing it uh, there is some presence which is constantly guiding you, is there, but which I mean, it's best not to think much that what is happening to me, whether Devi is listening to me or not. You know? We just have to do what is needed and just do the sadhana, and like if how we fall in love with somebody, just keep doing it, you know, that way. And the culmination part has been very exciting, but
Yes,
also
please talk about that because this time you won't be able to go to the ashram. So you give us a picture of that.
so I can tell you the first time I went for my culmination, I was very overwhelmed because there were a lot of women, maybe like 5,000, 6,000
Hmm.
women.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was, and it's very crowded. And in that crowd, you get so lost at times, like it happens, right? But somehow I was just thinking today, what was my experience?
Mhm.
Uh, it was it just became that I just became a witness. I was just watching everybody. Somebody's like crying, somebody's rushing to do the sadhana, somebody's like standing in the line, and it was looking at people. You know, like my something within me changed how I see everybody, or something which is already there. I to feel love for maybe one person, two-person, or your family. It started happening like whomever I'm looking at. I started experiencing that, and finally, and Sadhguru also cleared our doubts about what love is, because many
Okay.
of us struggle about it. So it helped me in that aspect as well to experience what actually love is. It's not about loving just one person or your family, but we becoming love, right? For many years I didn't understand that, but slowly I fell into it. Culmination day, the moment, so you usually it is like you collect all your offerings which you've offered for 21 days and then go to Devi and then offer it. It's a huge, luckily we don't have to be in queue this time. So it usually is like that. A lot of people, you take a dip in, say, Chandrakund, and now if it was a men, then Suryakund, right? And then go to Devi. But that day on Thai Posam, the first time I'd never experienced with a deity before, not, I mean, Dhyanlinga also, it's never happened. It never happened to me earlier that I'm going to Dhyanlinga or crying. But the moment I'm outside Devi temple, standing in the line, and just coming towards the Devi temple, oh, like full tears. And I think it's as if so, I mean, it's not like some beating, but so much of energy. And one of the first few times where I actually experienced tears and tears without knowing what was it. That was like my during my first year, and then going to Devi after 21 days, and then just offering, because it, it's not, maybe it's not going to be easy, or we think, oh, Devi is there, it's going to be, she helped me in my whatever my activity I'm doing, my job, my love relationship, my marriage, or whatever my heart's doing. So it becomes sometimes it's like a roller coaster, and after that roller coaster, if you go, you meet your loved one or your guru and Devi, how will it be? You're just going to like pour
Right.
everything to them. So it and that offering of those grains when you go to Devi or during the culmination, it is like you're shedding yourself, and this is like one most easiest and beautiful way if we really give into the process to shed ourselves, to dissolve ourselves. And that's what we are doing with all kriyas, right?
Right.
One big major aspect. So that was like so exciting, and looking at everybody like doing the sadhana, and they're crying, and they're dissolving. Imagine where can you witness such intensity? I've never witnessed it anywhere in this world. It's never so happened. And even during the culmination and Thai person day is uh, one thing to witness. If you had seen some pictures of all so many women coming together
Mm.
as Devi and offering, it's been very beautiful, right? Uh,
The
though
Green Devi comes, no? Green Devi.
yeah. So the Devi, Green Devi, many like the traditional way of Navadanya or something like that. They make Devi. It's during Navratri also in many homes they do that, and in South during this they do, and the whole thing is called like Mulapari Yatra. So many of them they walk right from like say 2 3 days they walk women, and maybe 21 kilometers or
Is
7
it?
kilometers. Yes, they
Okay.
walk bare feet. It depends upon many whoever they choose to walk and come. I can tell you one incident. So the third year when I did the sadhana, that time I was full time in ashram. By then I was like all Devi. I want to make Devi happen. I'm volunteering for Devi activity and everything. And then so I I was just witnessing that day. I just stood in front of the Devi temple, and I'm just seeing like all women just walking towards Devi, and they're just crashing and falling down. And one of them, she just like literally fell down and was crying because and from that moment, like I don't know. So I met her and one of the girls, and I somehow like I was taking their sharings and all that. And later on, now she's become my very good friend.
Oh, okay.
And then she even came full time to ashram. Right?
Okay.
So, and her experience, what she shared was like she didn't know what she was going for the yatra. She went, walked barefoot. There was a lot of thorns in between, but still she had to walk. And you have to carry on the head, right?
Right.
The mulapari and all that. That's also heavy. So imagine every day we don't use our arms that much,
Right.
right?
Right.
Or not that. So keeping that for a certain amount of time, many people's experience was as if like there was a point they will come to that they're just giving it off,
Okay.
it cannot happen. But
Right.
they kept chanting the stuti,
Right.
and
Right.
then most everybody who asked, they'll say it felt like Devi carried it. Devi only did it. Devi only did it. It's just like that. I said, "No, no." I haven't been able to go to the Padayatra, but that is one of the most beautiful things as well, to physically dissolve.
Mm.
So, like, because of Devi Sadhana, I've made very beautiful friends, and it's been a very beautiful experience that time. And as I said, it's never easy though. There'll be lot like uh, many a times when I've done the sadhana, like I've had so many situations to face in that 21 days. I'll be like so much of upheaval. Who knows? It could be on fast forward or not. I don't know all of that. But the most important thing is like to just be with what is there. Not need not expect that what will happen and all, because we will think that okay, this is what I want and this is what she should do, or Devi or Grace should happen. But that is very limited. They might think okay, uh, you might be thinking of just eating an apple, but who knows? She'll give you a vegetable biryani.
Very good, akka, very good comment.
Yeah. So, but that's when we surrender, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. So that being the bit, and yeah, that was 1 year, and another year was like when because not Devi made me meet my Shiva, my husband.
Okay.
So, like after marriage, also attending Devi Sadhana. I mean, it didn't. It never felt like doing something, because by the first, second, third sadhana, it felt like everything, every day was with her, with Devi, and with what Sadhguru has offered. So today, I can say that though I have a lot of challenges, that now also physically sitting erect is very difficult for me, lot of pain. But suddenly, while talking to you, talking about Devi, it's just like something else happens. Something just happens. And most importantly is experiencing silence as well. Like how sometimes it's best just we could spend like as if it's just like Sadhguru mentions, right? It's just imagine it's every step you're taking, every breath. It's only you and Devi. It's only Sadhguru and you. Imagine if we tread that gently, our whole practices, everything we experience can be intensified. It's not, I mean, it's a beautiful opportunity. Like walking every step, everything as if like Mother Nature, right? Devi, she's so, it's Devi, right? We're thinking that we're keeping one foot on her. It's
Yes,
something, it's every breath if we just like think, okay, even if it is struggling, you're going through a difficult situation during the day, but we just like go back to just trying to I tell Devi, okay, my anger, my hatred, my ups and downs, everything is yours. Because, I mean, it's not that literally you're telling that form, but in that way, I have found that I have let go of many things. It helps me dissolve myself. That's how it is.
awesome, awesome, akka. I'm
I have
sure.
a surprise. I have a surprise.
Oh, yes,
Somebody,
please, please. Yes,
somebody
please show.
wants to join. Not
Huh?
somebody wants to. I told him to join today.
Who's your Pranav
My
is it?
husband, Pranavana.
Oh, is it? Where is he?
Yes, he's coming. No, I mean, we have spoken so much, and like there's lots to share and talk. But for me, one of my biggest inspiration.
Namaskaram, Anna.
Namaskaram, good to see you
Yes,
here.
yes. Good to see you on the live. Thank you so much.
Yes, no, one of my inspirations for especially doing chanting the stuti has focus on us. Yes, are you there, Anna? We can't
Yes,
see you.
I'm here. I'm here. You can, I'm just giving the full screen to Pranav, Anna. Akka, you move out. You are always there.
One of my inspirations for doing Devi sadhana and even chanting the stuti has been my husband. Because ever since I've met him, he would chant stuti at least minimum 3 times every day. And many times when I'm chanting the stuti, I would yawn, or something. It happens even today. I mean, so it gets very challenging. And then I have my, somebody, who's like It's like, chant, be aware, be aware.
Bad publicity.
No, but I mean, why I invited him to share was definitely because this time many men are also doing the Bhairavi sadhana, and
Yes.
we have been blessed to be to have experienced Devi's grace in our lives, and today she's like a constant companion, and from a I thought he can
Ye-
share too and
Yes.
his experience so that it will be helpful for men as well.
Yes, for us men. Please help us, Anna. Like, how should we-
I think I can only share from my experience that I was there during the consecration, daily consecration. I think it was. I still remember that I was practically there. Not consciously I chose to stay in that big, large tent. I still remember that this was like taking cold shower, bath, etc. It was completely a path of devotion because that's what the briefing was in terms of being involved with the whole process. And I think since then, Devi has been a very, I would say, she has been a living presence in life. So in that sense, so many things just simply flowed, from there. And I don't remember exactly when, but I just, started chanting three stutis at some point. And it just, I think this happened after I got Goody. And this was around consecration itself, roundabouts. And from there, those three stuti, it just became a combination of sounds. So there used to be a time, I used to do this like very early in the morning because I used to go to office, etc. That point in time. So luckily, we work from home. It gives me too much flexibility these days. But it used to be like dark and like only Devi, Goody, and that's that lamp, and that's about it. But it was a zone, and in that zone, after a certain point, I realized that whatever sounds that we utter is only a reverberation and only arrangements that we do. And I think, in my experience, at least I experienced that what Sadhguru has given to us is an amazing arrangement of sounds and vibrations. We may attach meaning to it in many ways, but the way it sort of interacts with our system is phenomenal. So whatever, I mean, this journey progressed, and I think all I can say is that three stutis actually got Devi to come in bigger and bigger forms in life. So after Goody, Avigna Yantra, then Sphoorti, then when
Yes.
Sphoorti came, Bhairavi Yantra that came,
Yes.
So it's like it's been such an amazing turn of events, and things just keep on happening, and there's no logic to it. There's only magic.
Yeah, that's a nice line. No logic, just magic.
Just magic. Oh, punchlines. Was it prepared?
No, he has very good punchlines. That's why I got him for the call.
Actually, viewers also increased.
Yeah.
But one more thing which I would like to add here is that I think this masculine, feminine, that we have. One thing which I would like to share with those audiences, who are part of, let's say, maybe they're entrepreneurs, they're part of corporate world.
Yeah.
Prabhu. So, all I can say from them to them is that I was a typical type A personality when I joined corporate world. And I mean, it was, of course, using that 2% intelligence to do whatever was necessary in climbing up the ladder. But I think during Dhyan Yatra or something, I realized that this was a very unintelligent way of living life. And after that, once I realized that the life was all about including, and it was not about extracting. And of course, Devi and the entire thing which I shared with you, the life simply blossoms. So only my message would be that whether you're in corporate world, whether you are an entrepreneur, whether you are in a job, whether you're in a happy situation, difficult situation, whatever situation you are in, in many ways, Devi, in my experience, is a very powerful path, to include and basically, attract a lot of manifestations in life. It's not because we want things to happen or money to come into our life, but because we want certain amount of grace to make things very fluid, so that we can focus on many more things that we want to do with the very limited life that we have. So I just thought I'd share this with you.
I'm so happy today. Finally, we got Pranavana on social media. That is my thought is going like that behind my mind, even though I'm listening. Thank you so much, Bhutyaka, for bringing Pranavana, and thank you. This is really awesome. I'm sure like a lot of people, it adds a lot of value to a lot of us, including me. Thank you so much.
I mean, for me to see his devotion and the intensity, especially while chanting the stuti, has been a big inspiration because I mean it's just like many times he's told me don't be around, or it's like the slightest sound can disturb the intimacy while being with him. It is because you're in that reverberation, you experience the most beautiful thing. And yeah, I thought like because it's like Bhairavi sadhana for gents, like we should.
Yes, definitely. I didn't think about it actually. Like I was
Yeah,
like, no one has done. No, who like hold. Thank you.
yeah.
Perfect.
We see Anna like how Devi has helped us in our daily lives as well. Like like just even before, like for us, for both of us meeting itself, we didn't think about it. It's like as if David already arranged it. And it's in our daily lives, in even in his work or my activity, like when there are challenges and things just happen smoothly. Sometimes it may not happen smoothly as well. There's it goes. It's like very crazy. Oh my God, why is it happening like that? But now we have just like given it to the higher force knows much better than what we can think. So it it, it helps to glide through life in whatever situation it
Awesome, Akka.
is. Yeah.
Thank you. So, like, I won't be taking questions today because I want to end this beautifully like this. So, anything you would like to add, people who are doing to the sadhana, and then a few words from both Sphoorti and Pranavana before I let them go.
Sorry, like you
Few words.
Oh, a few words to the audience.
want to sadhana.
Hmm. Please go ahead.
You go ahead.
I think sadhana is extremely beautiful, and all I can share after doing a couple of days of sadhana is that it just organizes the whole system in a very beautiful way. I don't know. I have no clue how it works, but like after doing three Devi Gandhams, three stutis, offering to Devi, it's like just offering one grain to Devi with most devotion. It just sort of I don't know. I mean, it just expands the boundaries so much. I'm just trying to add more words to it, but all I can say is that it's something extremely beautiful, and especially in these times, COVID kind of times when people are feeling slightly suffocated, people are feeling that they're not able to express themselves. My view would be that if people just do this very simple sadhana, they can potentially experience a boundarylessness, which is so important because what if this COVID situation stretches for another 6 months or whatever it is? But that experience, as it manifests, it will attract wonderful things in your life. So that's the only thing I can say.
Bhutyaka, before you say, you have to give your Instagram ID. People are asking you. Anna is not on any social media now, so we have to.
Yeah, yeah. So my Instagram ID is yogista dot shakti.
Can you spell it out for me so that I can just type it out here and put it on screen?
Yogista dot shakti.
So, guys, please follow and bombard Yogishta Shakti Akka with your questions, okay?
Oh, okay. So Anna, for me, Devi is like just in every day, every moment now. And all I would say is like in these 21 days or like 42 days, right, for men, for the sadhana, if we can be in such a way, like how Sadhguru mentioned, it is if every breath, if every step, if we can just be with that presence or be with the chant or we are aware of what the presence is, even if we are feeling it or not feeling it, if whatever situation it comes, if we walk with that devotion, if we are seeing everybody as Devi, even if somebody uh, is not being nice to you, or you're facing any situation, still can we see them as something more than us, and can we include them? It's an opportunity to dissolve ourselves completely and just become a Shivanga, just become one with what everything is. So if we just carry that string of devotion, everything will just be like a fun ride, even if it's a roller coaster. So all the best. I mean, let's keep the intensity on.
Yes,
It's
yes.
like anywhere we are, if we cannot come for the culmination, it's over 20,000 people attended the initiation. Just imagine, and so many people across the globe are doing it. If Sadhguru can offer us such a simple yet powerful sadhana, and he literally throws his life energy into everything. If we can just be at least one moment in this whole sadhana, or at least few moments or few hours in in that offering, I mean that's what it was all about. If somebody's a guru is there and offering his life, and if we can offer that life to whomever we come across and whatever we do, then even our life is so beautiful.
Thank you so much, Akka. Thank you, Anna. Thank you so much for coming. I'll let you go now. Thank you, Akka.
Jai
Namaskaram.
Bhairavi.
Jai Bhairavi. Jai Bhairavi.
Jai Bhairavi. Jai Bhairavi.
Did you see Wonder Woman? Did you see Wonder Woman?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Akka. Bye.
Okay, namaskar.
Okay, guys. So, Sphoorti Akka has left. So now you guys can go check her out on Instagram. So I'll put this out in the podcast also. So if you want to listen to it in podcast, or if you want to share it with any of your friends who are doing the Bhairavi Sadhana, you can do it. So take care, guys. Namaskaram. Bye. Bye, Rasini. Bye, Nivanana. Yes, no questions tomorrow, so that I can put this as a better podcast. So tomorrow I'll come again and we'll do the Q&A. Bye. Okay, how do I end the live? I forgot.